Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday and I decided I'm gonna vlog today because I'm gonna be doing some like Christmassy things, and I figured why not. I haven't vlogged in a little bit. I have not been sleeping the best lately, but it's fine. I just feel like I'm super stressed right now. So I'm really excited for the holidays to be done, but my stress levels definitely will not go down because I'm gonna talk more about this in this video, but we are launching Signet this week. We are all so excited. Signet is a new company that Toni, Michel, and I launched, and it's been a long time coming. We've worked so hard on getting samples, and we design all the cases. We're not wholesaling them, so we designed the packaging, designed the cases, found manufacturers, got so many samples. A lot of work went into it, and it took way longer than we had originally anticipated. We would have liked to get them out like November. That was our goal, but we just didn't want to rush them because we wanted the cases to be really good quality. So like I said, it's Tuesday morning. I've been up since around 7:45 responding to comments. I posted my Jessie James Decker eyeshadow palette review video. I kind of knew that some of Jessie's fans, even though the review was super positive, I found Jessie's fans like somehow found a way to get defensive. I stand by what I said in the review. I really do feel like a lot of these shadows have a very evident red undertone. But like I said, it's not like I think the palette is bad. I think the palette's actually really good and it has a really good value. I just wish that there was a true bronze shade, a shade that didn't have such a strong red maroon undertone. Anyways, it is also Leo's birthday today. He is 1 year old. These are all like scarring, not scars because they're gonna go away. But last week I had a really bad outbreak on my chin. And so these are all flat. They're not like enraged or anything. So actually I think I'm gonna do a face mask because I haven't done any face masks that are like for glow or radiance or brightness. So I think I'm gonna do a face mask and make my bulletproof. I decided to do the Tatcha vitamin C mask because last week when I had the really big outbreak on my chin, I did face masks, but I didn't do like my brightening or like the masks that I use when I want to get a glow. I did it more to soothe and just like to rejuvenate my skin. So I'm just doing a brightening mask. Another mask that I like for these sorts of like times is the Rose face mask by Fresh. Normally when it's just me, I make my coffee in one of those little, what's it called, French press. Years ago, some of you may remember this if you've been watching me for a while, I got an espresso, and I just was not a fan of the coffee. It was really strong. I'm kind of curious about using the Nespresso for bulletproof because I feel like I don't like dark roast coffee like in general. In bulletproof I do like the dark roast coffee, but like if I was just having coffee with like milk or black, I like light roast. So I was not a fan. It's still wet inside. Okay, I'm gonna put this upside down. So I wasn't a fan of the Nespresso, but we got the milk frother, and then I got the Vital Proteins Matcha collagen. If you like matcha, I'm sure you would really like it. It's a good way to get your collagen in, but I don't like matcha, like period, so I gave it to Toni, but we tried it. And I follow an Instagrammer, she's from Montreal, I believe, and her name is Clean. I need to clean this. What do I need to do to clean this? She has a tip that you make your matcha latte in the frother. Of course, they don't recommend that. It actually worked really well, so I'm sure I'll show you guys some of my little tricks or tips today. So I've been really liking the milk frother to make like tea lattes, or just, I don't know, I haven't really done anything other than tea lattes. Or I got this because of Kelly in the Kitsch. Where did I throw it? Oh, funny story about this. You guys know I use Vital Proteins, and they do send me things. Honestly, I just feel kind of uncomfortable reaching out on my own to brands, being like, hey, can you send me stuff? Like, it makes me feel kind of like a beggar, and it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I'm not saying I've never done it in the past, but like now I feel really uncomfortable doing it. I feel like a beggar being like, can you send me this? Can you send me that? I was running out of my Vital Proteins. I have like maybe a scoop or two left. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the Brow Bar and get, oh my god, these are so good, by the way, in cookies. I was like, I'm just gonna go get another big tub at the Brow Bar, pay for it myself. I ended up getting this little mini one too. It was like a free gift with purchase. And then, so I bought 2 jars, one for me, one for my mom. Sunday morning, okay, this cupboard's a mess, don't judge me. Sunday morning, I get the, my doorbell rings, and I go downstairs and I answer, and it's a package from Vital Proteins that I did not know was coming, and they sent me not only one, they sent me 2 big collagen peptides that I just had bought at the Brow Bar. So I'm stocked for a while. I was like, oh my god, I just spent so much, well, like $120. It came, like, I literally went on Friday and it came Monday. I was like, oh, that's Murphy's Law, right? So this is what I wanted to show you guys. It is a little pricey, but the way I look at it is like, you go to Starbucks and you pay $7 for a goddamn drink. You don't get any nutritional benefits for it. The ingredients in this are organic cocoa powder, organic maca powder, organic coconut palm sugar, organic vanilla powder. And yes, it is expensive, but like the way I choose to look at it is like it's $24. I get so many drinks out of this because you really don't need a lot. And a lot of people will say, yeah, your lifestyle is so expensive, the food you eat is so expensive, but then those are the people who are going to McDonald's every day and spending $10, or going to Starbucks every day and spending $10 a day. So in the long run, I actually have saved a lot of money from doing this new lifestyle, and I really like this in like the afternoon. It's really good, and like the calories are really good too. I'm sure a lot of you know that I do my makeup in my kitchen because I live alone, and this is like where the best lighting is. Since I live alone, I can do that. And so yeah, I have this box. It actually was a PR box from Biotherm. You can see it over here. And I just have it filled, and I always go through and put things back in my makeup like organizer, but it always gets so full. I need to like go through today and like put things away because this is just a lot. Last week I went to the Brow Bar and they gifted me this gorgeous travel bag. It's so pretty, and it looks like mermaidy and just like so magical, and they're actually like really reasonably priced. I think they're like $35. You guys, like, I always talk about the Brow Bar, but it's because I just love the store. It's such a fun experience going. The ladies are so like knowledgeable and just so cool, and so if you are in Montreal, I definitely suggest going to the Brow Bar. They have like everything. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all my daily skincare stuff in here. Last week I went shopping with my best friend Nikki, and they had the Good Jeans by Sunday Riley like as a sample, as like a 100-point sample. So I got a few of them and I really liked it. Like I've been saying, I just feel like my skin needed a little bit of a shock since I've been using Drunk Elephant for so long. So I got the CEO, like it came in this set with the Good Jeans, this, and then another, and then a mini Tidal cream. But I really got it because I wanted the CEO and the Good Jeans, and it actually, I think it was $115, but I've really been liking it, and I feel like my skin just needed that little change after getting kind of used to Drunk Elephant. I still love Drunk Elephant. This is like my second day using this, but I've been switching it up, and the set that I got is really like a good buy, I find. I also got the Sweetest Package from Bobbi Brown. And Bobbi Brown is like such an iconic brand, and my mom always told us a story about how when she was younger, she went to Holt Renfrew and she went to the Bobbi Brown counter. For those of you who don't know, like my parents, like they weren't like born into money. Like my dad worked, like he immigrated from Greece and he worked like his entire life. So when my mom was young and like didn't have much money, she went to the Bobbi Brown counter at Holt Renfrew and she got this little leather makeup bag, and she had that for years. She always told us the story, and she was like, I remember going to the counter, and when they told me how much it was gonna be, I was like, oh my god, it's so expensive. I think it was like $120 or something. It was like I think it was before I was born, and she was too like embarrassed or shy to say that she didn't want to buy it anymore, so she bought it, and she had it like our entire life, and then she lost it recently. But yeah, Bobbi Brown is just like, I've always known about Bobbi Brown because of that makeup bag. And then a few years ago, I got the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and you guys know this is like one of my all-time favorite products. I can't be without it, and I used up 2 jars. If you saw my products I used up video, I have one in my makeup because I love it so much. But it's nice that I have a backup. I love having backup. So they sent me a ton of fun products. I took them out of the box last night because I just wanted to dig into it, and I'm gonna play with some of these today and do my makeup. Okay, so I just finished my makeup, and I don't know how I feel about the foundation. Some days I put it on and I really like it. Some days I do it and I don't like it. So I just set my makeup because I felt like I looked a little flat. Bobbi Brown sent me some really pretty highlighters. They're actually beautiful, so I'm gonna show them to you. First one's called Bronze Glow. Very me. The other one is called, this one is sort of like marbled looking. It's really cool. Pink Glow. It's very pretty. I'm wearing a mixture of these today. And then they also sent me this powder called Pale Yellow, which for some reason, I don't have this issue normally. The concealer I put underneath my eyes looked a little bit darker, so I took some of this Pale Yellow powder and I just put it under my eyes and it kind of brightened things up. I'm not loving the foundation, but Toni always says that this foundation looks better as the day goes on. So now I just need to do my hair. I'm just leaving the office now. I have to go run some errands, go to the post office, check my P.O. box. I'm thinking of going to Costco after. We got so much snow already, and I'm not happy. I hate the snow. I mean, it's all I know, so for me, it's just normal. But like, I would love to live somewhere where you got like 6 inches the entire winter. I'm not gonna lie, like when you look out the window and snow is like slowly falling, it is really pretty, but I just hate driving in the snow. I hate all the slush. I hate how my boots get all wet. So I wish I didn't live in a place that got so much snow. You know what? Maybe tonight I'll make my P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps because I have everything. Last time I made them, I made them with ground chicken. And I'm just not a ground chicken or ground meat in general fan. Like, it's just not my favorite type of meat to eat. I find it tastes weird, and like sometimes you'll be in the mood, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of ground meat in general. So I might make it, but I'll just chop the chicken up or even put the chicken in the food processor because it's already cooked. I don't know how that'll be. What the hell is this traffic? Looks like I'm not going to my P.O. box today because that is a ton of traffic. So I just went in a loop and looks like I'm going to Costco, but I'm definitely not sitting in that traffic. I can wait to get my packages. That wasn't too bad. It was actually really not that busy. You know what makes me kind of sad for society though? There's like this like old man like standing, I guess, beside his car. You can probably see him in the background, and I don't know if it's because I've been listening to a lot of like murder podcasts, but it made me really nervous because I'm alone, obviously. What is this person doing? Not the old man. There's a car just like straight up backing up. Girls like feel unsafe like when they're alone. At least like sometimes I do. And like it's not like because they did anything. It's just because in the society we live in, like sometimes I just feel like when I'm alone, like you're like more of like a target. But then like you feel bad for feeling a little uncomfortable. You know, that's I feel like part of the issue. But yeah, there's just this man standing beside his car, and then like he started walking like so I could go into my car, and like I felt bad that I like my first instinct was like, oh my god, here we go. Like, even though like he probably was like a very nice man, I just like, isn't it really fucked that like that's how women have to like think in this society? Okay, so I just got home from Costco. I had like 2 oranges. And I'm a little hungry, but not that hungry, and it's still early, so I don't want to have like my full-on lunch. So I'm gonna make a hot chocolate, and I'm gonna wrap some Christmas gifts. So I'm gonna show you how I make it, and my fridge is making this really freaking annoying sound. Okay, first of all, do as I say, not as I do. It is not recommended to use this milk frother this way. You're really not supposed to, but I am. So like I showed you guys before, this is the drink I'm gonna be making. And I had received a message from someone telling me that because almond milk really doesn't froth well, so she said that the almond like creamer does froth decently. So I'm gonna take this hemp bliss unsweetened, and I'm gonna use that for most of it, and then I'm gonna use some of this, and this will also be my sweetener because there is a little sugar in here. Yes, I know. If you guys can let me know, I know that in the States you can get like barista blend milks, but unfortunately I haven't seen that around. But if you can let me know what milk in your experience froths the best, especially if you have an espresso frother, let me know. So that's probably gonna be really sweet, but it's supposed to be like a hot cocoa, okay? Ooh, I just inhaled it like a, oh my god, I just like did a line of freaking Macacchino Drink mix. So I'm just gonna take about a tablespoon. So all you have to do is turn this on, and I like it on the blue setting. So it'll keep an eye on it though, because sometimes it overflows, but it's not an all the time thing. Okay, so now it's done, did not overflow, and look how nice and frothy it is. I put it on the cold setting. Oops. But it's nice and frothy. So I'm gonna do the hot setting now and make it even frothier. But the taste is so much better. Oh my god. Just from the little bit I tried, it tastes so much better with this silk almond vanilla than even with the honey. Look at this. Looks so good and frothy and delicious. Might have put too much. Honestly, I am so shocked that that little almond milk made such a big difference. So I decided to sit by the tree. Mike's stocking is down. And I'm gonna wrap gifts because Christmas is really soon. I'll show you the gifts that people don't know about or the people that don't watch my videos. So I showed this a while ago for Mike's mom. She just built a cottage in Tremblant and we're going there to celebrate Christmas. And I saw these plates at Indigo. I showed these before. They're just little like skiing landscapes. They were really, really cute and I thought of her when I saw them. So I was like, perfect. And then just to kind of complete the theme, she also loves skiing. You guys know I love my clear mugs. So I saw these at Winners and they're just like the clear mugs that say ski resort. They like tea, they like coffee, so I figured they'd like that. My mom, oh my god, I got such a good deal. My mom loves this perfume. It's the Eleganza by Salvatore Ferragamo. Got it at Winners for 70 bucks and normally just this size at Sephora is like 150. I know because I've bought it so many times. So I'm really excited about that. And then Toni requested this for Christmas. It's her favorite. This is gonna come in handy. And then I'm gonna show you Mike's cute little gift thing. Well, his stocking in a second. So my mom actually just called me and she told me that the traffic was because like there was a 3-truck accident and one of them is like spewing gas everywhere. Anyways, I actually saw this idea on Twitter, so I'm not claiming to come up with this, but I would always joke with Mike. I'd always be like, you're gonna get coal in your stocking, like, you know, just like jokingly. And we both got stockings and we're doing stockings for each other. So I decided that I would kind of do a theme, and he actually loves doing masks and he loves like skincare and he's always asking for these pore refining strips. So I am on a mission to find as many like charcoal things as possible. I'm not done. I probably need like a few more things, maybe some candy, but I just tried to find things that I thought he would use that are charcoal related. So this one, I would have liked to get the black one, but they were like 20 bucks at Sephora, and then they had them for $6.99 at Winners. So it's not black, but it's okay, it'll do the trick. Some charcoal tooth and gum powder, a charcoal wash off mask that he loves masks, so he's gonna love that. Pore refining charcoal pore strips. This thing actually looks like a thing of coal, so I'm probably just gonna stick it in like that, but it looks like a thing of coal. So I'm just gonna wrap everything in some black tissue paper. It's actually from L&M also. I saved it for this reason. And then stick it in his stocking. And yeah, I don't know what else I can really get. I'm just gonna have to like go to the drugstore, I guess. I just got the coolest package in the mail from Maybelline. It comes with their new mascara, which would have been cool enough because you guys know I love Maybelline mascaras, but it came with a freaking TV. Well, like, mini TV. How cool was that? Something I just want to say, I know my hair looks like a rat's nest. I am always so excited whenever I receive a package. I don't know how people can act entitled or like rude about receiving packages or not receiving enough packages or just like not excited, because every single time I get a package I am so excited and so thankful. A lot of people say, why don't you do like a PR unboxing video? It's because I'm a freaking kid on Christmas and I get way too excited and I can't like wait to open it. I just like, I'm so excited to receive the packages. I can't like wait to open them. So really excited to try out this mascara. They also sent me their new shadow and highlight palette, which looks really pretty, and their new brow definer. Okay, so it is almost 3 and I'm actually getting pretty hungry and I want to be able to be hungry for dinner time. So I'm going to make a BLT. I have turkey bacon in the microwave. I have my 2 pieces of bread, my smoked Gouda cheese that I love. It's vegan cheese. I'm going to put in maybe a little bit of mayo, some lettuce, and I'm going to cut up a tomato. Okay, so this is lunch. A lot of lettuce, a lot of tomato, turkey bacon, vegan cheese. It's really good. One of my favorite lunches. I love BLTs. So I'm just relaxing right now. It's around 6. I kind of have a headache. I'm watching Christopher Allen. I'm working my way through his Vlogmas. I've heard so many people talk about him, and his vlogs are actually really entertaining, and they just give you a really cozy feeling. I've been getting a lot of questions about like my plans for Christmas. Oh my God. I've been getting a lot of questions about like my plans for Christmas. On Christmas Eve, I'm gonna be with my family. I know like I haven't talked much about it. My parents are separated, but like it's kind of a weird situation because they're also like best friends. I'm not saying that like it was easy like in the beginning, but now they work together. We have dinner together every Monday. Like we spend every holiday together. So to me, like I don't know, there's just not a big difference. Anyways, we're gonna have a dinner Christmas Eve and then brunch on Christmas morning, and I'm gonna bring these to the dinner and a dessert, maybe some other things. But okay, these look so good. Basically, yeah, the cranberry brie bites. I love brie. They look so good. I think I'm gonna do it with puff pastry though. Okay, so I'm starting dinner. I'm kind of following a recipe. I'll link the recipe I'm going off of down below, but I'm doing my own spin like I said before. So I just have some avocado oil heating up in this pan, and then I have onions and garlic that I'm gonna use. I'm going to chop up my food processor. I love this thing. I included it in my gift guide for her. And it's an immersion blender. There's a whisk attachment, but my favorite feature and the one I use the most is definitely this little food processor. If you cook a lot, you need something like this. It's amazing. So my thing won't work for some reason, so I diced up the onions myself. Luckily, I ordered it on Amazon, so it should be pretty easy to do an exchange. I don't know what happened. I think something's wrong in this because it's like there's something shaking. Annoying, but it's okay. So as I said I was gonna do, I diced up the chicken really finely into small cubes, and I think I'll like this way more. So I'm just gonna let this brown a little bit more, and then I'm gonna add all the sauces and everything. Mike just got home. We are having dinner now. I think I can already tell I'm gonna like it way more with the chicken like this. I don't know where my crispy noodles are. This is what's for dinner. I'm not sure if I told you guys, but my best friend Sierra, who lives in the States, she's coming in for the holidays, and I have been wanting to get this Laneige lip sleeping mask, but it's sold out in Canada, but it wasn't sold out in the States, so I ordered it and I shipped it to her, and she's gonna bring it for me. And then I also saw that they had the Becca Après-Ski Glow Collection eye palette, and it's on sale for $22.50, which is amazing. And so I think Sierra would really like that, so I ordered it for her. It's one of my favorite palettes. I even like using like the lighter shades as highlight.